Hey everyone, welcome to Aries Sky's video on tablet PCs. Now I've done a lot of research. By the way, if you need to know, I'm drinking a Monster Import. This stuff is good, really sugary. Now the things I'm going to write is I made a list. This is video 2. And I will do updates on current videos of my research. This is research video number 2 to tell you what I found out. Now, I put stars on the ones that are pretty crappy, in my opinion. I will change that as time goes on, and I will explain why I put pretty crappy. The pound sign is the ones that are really good. I'll give you a reason. Some of them are long. Some of them are lengthwise that I like, and the wideness of the screen. Really nice tablets. You flip them and you know. So, let's continue with the brands. Last time I did brands, I did a whole bunch of brands. Now, first of all, I put the Toshiba Folio. That's a good one. Great looks, great name. It's a brand name, by the way, so I'm kind of biased, so, you know, about brand names. But I'll explain why I am biased. Now, the HP Slate is supposedly out, but no one knows any info. Some say June of 2010 was the year, but so far I haven't seen anything. It was supposed to be an e-book reader, but we don't know what operating system, whether it be using Google's Android or a Windows base. No one knows. So, now I'll continue. Samsung Galaxy was way up there. Yeah, the Galaxy was way up there. Because of the way it looks, aesthetics, and the name Samsung. Yeah, now, next one is the iPad 2. No information on it. All it is a rumor flowing around that the iPad 2 has 1 to 2 cameras being put in. Otherwise, the iPod 1 is good if you need cameras. Most of these have cameras, some don't. Now, the next one is the BlackBerry Playbook. Again, not much info, except it was just released a few days ago. That's how I decided to do some research. A lot of people are hyped that BlackBerry is going to kick the crap out of Apple. We'll see. I'll be the first to let you know on my reviews on it. Now, the next one is the ViewSonic tablet. The ViewSonic is a special one, the ViewPad. Aaron thought this was really cool. It boots up to 2 operating systems. It does Android and Windows 7. Now, mind you, it's got dual booting. Not bad, but if you have any problems, one operating system can corrupt, or Windows, it can probably get viruses on the other one. So, dual operating system isn't good unless you're using an older one, like my Windows ME machine, who's got dual hard drives, which boots Windows 98. And that same Windows 98 has a triple hard drive, by the way. I have dual, but I got it configured. I can boot it to Windows 95 if I wish for older games. Windows 3.1 and 3.11 is hard to come by on CD-ROM drive, so that's why I use only the CD. Now, the Archos. The Archos tablet comes in either 2 different types, 5-inch, 7-inch, or 9-inch. Yeah, 2-inch difference. Most of them are Google Android. Some are Windows 7, Windows Vista, etc. The Windows are getting up there and popular. Now, mind you, it's pretty good. The Dell, on the other hand, the Dell Mini 5, too small. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, we need the 7. Well, we'll find out when the 7 comes out, but I gave it crap rating. The Ekin tablet, you can get that one on Amazon. I didn't like it, but again, the reason I didn't like it was a brand I've never heard of. But the prices on some of these Japanese one isn't bad. The Mulata Tigra wasn't bad either. It's just the brand name. I've never heard of brand names. You know, the Moons, another one. The Hawaii. Again, you know, some of these could be between $80 and $200, depending on other reasons. I'll explain the other reasons on my thing. The MSI Tigra is looking really good, or the WindPad, because it's MSI and their motherboard manufacturer, and they are the ones that are in the netbook theories. So, the LandPad, again, I didn't like that one. The Ogden, the Interpad, again, these ones I don't recommend. The Kamaji Web Station, didn't like that one. The Hot MD 500, didn't like it. The Compel NAZ10, didn't like that one either because of the specs and the way it looked. The Velocity, you can get that one on Amazon still, and the iRobot. Those ones there, I figured were, you know, for a reason. Now, the Zenith Link looked really good. Or the Zenith, it's like the same company makes TVs and VCRs and stuff. They used to be #1 in America for TVs. The Matricom, I don't know anything about. The Hero Tab, the Electio, no one knows any, and the Wits, were all crappy, and I'll explain why some of them are crappy. I will update the list from crappy to not crappy as I go, but most of them had to do with the looks and the RAM and the speeds. Some were in the ARM11 processor, other was using the Rock chip. So, now the next one is the Tough Love. Again, I didn't like it. The LAN Tab, the Shanzai, the Vivid X10, the Ramos, the Foxconn, and the Hard Kernel. The Hard Kernel was an interesting one. Now, the iMuse wasn't bad for a Chinese one. The Smart Q, well, the Smart Q was mostly interesting because, even though I call it crappy again, it was using Windows 7, Linux, Android. 3 operating systems, 3 types of boot up. So, I thought that was interesting. Now, the Pegatron, the Seidel, the ZT180, and the WiiPad. WiiPad thinking it was, or the HiPad. Some call it Hi, some say Wii. Nintendo didn't make it. I looked into it thoroughly. Nintendo did not make it. The Notion Link and the Skytone Alpha was really interesting. The Skytone Alpha, they said, was an Android-based netbook, tablet, but it turned out to be a netbook type laptop with keyboard and everything. So, it was interesting. That's why I put, it was a dual. And the Entourage Edge, just to let you know, was the dual screen. One side was Windows 7. The other side, Aaron said was cool, was an ebook reader. I found it to be interesting. I put all the favorites and that I could find on my research. Some of them I had to put crap status because they didn't have any videos on YouTube. So, the next one is the Gentouch, the Orphan, the Hanspree. The Orphan, I gave it good reviews, but the Gentouch and the Hanspree, it was looks. The NVIDIA Tegra I gave just up there because it's NVIDIA. The game chip makes games. It's like ATI. They made NVIDIA does GeForce, by the way. So that's why. The Elenex, the Pan Digital, and the SmartPad. Again, those ones. The SmartPad, again, was the same one. It had the 2 operating systems. So, the NanoPad was pretty crappy. The Forza, on the other hand, was pretty good. The Telechips, I didn't like. The ePad FlyTouch, I didn't like. And the Yifeng, I didn't like. But the AnyCool tablet by Android, it would have been really good. It looked really nice in every detail. I would have given it more reviews. Problem is, the guy was speaking Ukrainian Russian. So, the Nationite Rock Lab, I didn't like. Rock Tab, I didn't like that one. Wellcom, I didn't like. And the HiPad, again, or the WiiPad, I didn't like. Again, some of these were doubled. Now, the Qualcomm was really good. I give it high marks. Cherry Pad by Cherry, they did really good on that one too. The TRK, good. The SGW, TRK, SGW, and the mid pad, not good. The G Pad was awesome, and the SFR was great. The SFR, the high pad again, the Cisco CS, and the OpenPeak were all. Finally, the Sonic was not that good either. Now the Asus EEE pad was really good. Now look for my next video real quick after I upload this, and I'll explain why. Alright, thank you.